Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, episode 16. Alright, we've got... So search party's going to arrive at like noon tomorrow. Got it. Pretty obviously you guys want it under the gatehouse. That is overwhelming majority of y'all. So I think what I'll do is, for symmetry's sake, I will dig... I will remove the floors here and have 2 staircases go down. I'm also going to have to worry about roof support, because as we mine out the gatehouse underneath, I'm going to need to make sure that it is supported from below. And I'll just call that one early, because that is a runaway pull if I've ever seen one. So how is the leather armor queue? Not enough resources to complete the helmets. What I will start to do is make sure that we're dismantling the other stuff. So Marauder should be dismantling. So that's cloth fabric. So let's go over here and dismantle. So this is forever. And this will be anything good or below, because we're deciding that fine is the minimum quality. So anything, any hit points, good or below, get dismantled. And then the next one is forever. It will be any quality that has dropped below 50%. And then all this spare armor here should be shredded. And yeah, he's already doing that. Perfect. Before the attack party arrives, one of the things I want to do... Well, I'm going to wait for people to wake up, but I also want to get them into armor, too. So, how to store armor. Chests or armor racks, or on the floor. Have you voted on that, too? Hey, Light Play. Thanks for the resub. Welcome. I hope you've been enjoying. All right, so 5 more hours until they arrive. Elda, I think it's going to be important for you to throw on some armor and a helmet. Cool. And then, Rix, you're one of the better archers. In fact, maybe I can do it like this. Armor. So we're going to do a new, this will be called leather armor. And it will be 55 plus, fine plus for leather armor. And I'll just automate it so that that everybody just wears whatever they want to wear. Whoever gets there first. And then, in terms of headwear, we've got no headgear, which I don't think I'm ever going to use, so I'm going to throw that one out. Oh, I can't even delete the profile. For headgear, leather helmet. So again, 55 plus... Fine plus for only leather helmets. This also means that there's going to be like caps that get dropped everywhere. Because unfortunately that just is what happens. So an allow all tool can help to fix that, so that we haul it where it belongs. And overwhelmingly, you guys want it stored in armor racks. Got it. So I will try to make an armory worth being proud of. That will be my next project. once the search party arrives for Cruzio. I really like the look of the farm. I mean, one of the driving design concepts that I've been using is going sort of as organic as possible. One of the beautiful things about this map tile is I really can't have a nice planned farm laid out all square-like I would in RimWorld, because there's just not a lot of fertile soil. So it forces me to have these sort of sprawling, weird gardens. And I've been doing the same with the structures, is sprawling weird bedrooms and other facilities. So definitely digging it. Definitely digging it. Okay, we are going to be Defiant. Now, one of the things... Well, I don't see that they have trebuchets at the moment. Come on, don't give me the overlaid double volume garbage, please, please, please. Yeah, I really straight up don't see trebuchets, so I guess it's good. 10 settlers, and I'm not really sure where their like attack is. Let me select one of them and figure out where'd they go. I don't know. I think their pathing is just like straight in. Yeah, their pathing is indeed straight in. So, archers to the towers. What is going on with these windows? One open, one closed? Like they couldn't decide? Alright, here we go. 3 misses. Not a good start. Now, another thing is we might want to focus on firing on their ranged as well, because, you know, I don't want them to hurt us so much. And they certainly have no lack of range here. They're poking Cruzio full of holes. Actually, they have a lot of bowmen. It's like an almost pure bowman army here. So let's kill Otta. And then I'm actually going to juke and dip, if Cruzio would do it, to try to force their bow out into the open, and then to grab my place on the wall again, so that... Are we firing through the window? Yeah, I think we are. You know what? I'm sort of I don't know what kind of defense the window is offering me, but like, I like it. I dig it. Let's use it. Because they certainly don't have a lot of brawling force on the front gate. That front gate's not really at risk of falling at the moment. Alright, so Vanti, you're a little hurt. Let me get you out of there. They're dying fast. Alright, so some of my healthier archers are going to go up top for a better line of sight. And then the ones that have taken some hits are going to stay down here behind the windows. I think we're almost done. Yep, there we go. Nobody died. Alright, Cedric, could you just, like, super piss off? Here, Macho, could you, encourage Cedric to leave? So the Skeps stayed undamaged. The farm looks unmessed with. Pretty good position. Pretty good defenses. Not really sure. It warned me that they were going to have siege equipment, and they didn't, but I don't really mind that. That's fine. Yeah, he turned and realized everybody else that had rolled in just died, so he was like, oh, yep, definitely need to leave. Who can heal you? Elda can. Who needs wounds tending? Cadex now. Pierced cheek. I wonder what cheek they're referring to. Given his waddle, I'm guessing it's not the facial one. Sorry, Chaotic. You got done dirty by someone's arrow. I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the butt. Hey, Randy. How you doing, buddy? I don't know where I'm eventually going to put these merchant stalls, but I know they're currently kind of in the way, so I'm just going to nudge them out of the way. So good job, all. We have protected ourselves. I think I am going to start to relocate the Skeps, because they don't seem to be threatened where they are outdoors. So this is purely 100% for aesthetic reasons, but I'm going to put the Skeps outside where the farms are, because, you know, that's kind of makes sense. I wonder if, I think it would look better if there was, floor stones underneath this, but maybe a different type of floor underneath it? Maybe just like limestone floors. I'll prototype it and see how that looks. I do like the stone fencing around it. I think it looks very natural and looks good, so I'm gonna keep that, but, we'll have to figure out, how to put flooring to make it look better. I am enjoying this game, yeah. It's one of these games, like, anyone that knows me well knows that I'm basically immune to hype. Like, I just don't care about the hype of games at all. And I don't follow the development of games. I just wait until they're released and judge them on how good they are. And don't buy into the sort of marketing garbage that... Because so many games get hyped up and they come out and you're like, wow, that's trash. So it's very early in early access for Going Medieval, but I feel like, despite the fact that it's really early access, it's very solid. It's surprisingly solid, so I'm excited to see how quick they develop on their roadmap. Because already this game rivals games like it. Not comparing it to RimWorld, but instead comparing it to something like Stonehearth or Towns or other 3D builders. There's a lot of like Dwarven 3D builders like that as well. And it's very strong compared to those games. Compared to RimWorld, it's hard to, you know, you shouldn't compare. I mean, you could, but it's difficult to compare to RimWorld because RimWorld's just leagues ahead of the games like it. Unload armor and punts? Yeah, good call. So, going back to... Well, let's, So what I'm going to do is add new ones. So, summer... So for summer headgear, we'll do 55 plus and fine plus for Wide straw hats. Probably just wide straw hats. And stick everyone on summer settings. I kind of wish I could, much like RimWorld, speaking of RimWorld, is drag this down. Like you could in RimWorld to set them all at once. Setting them individually is kind of, blah. And then for armor, obviously set them up to no armor. And then I don't think that there's a good way to stop them from immediately ditching their armor and forbidding it on the ground, as far as I know. So then you have to. It's kind of labor intensive, but after you do that, you just have to drag a giant allow box to make sure that nothing that you took off is getting rotted on the ground, which is a lot of work. All right. So down here we are going to have the armory. As soon as I build the stairs. And then we'll dig out underneath the gatehouse and put our armory down there. I think it would be pretty wise to high priority haul so that the armor that we just took off actually goes somewhere. We burning the corpses? Yeah, we are. Okay. So the fine leather armor is getting replaced. At this point, guys are not hauling because we are so full of, our stockpiles are so full that there's no place for it. Okay, I don't mind that design. I like that, but I don't think we can raise the inner walls because it starts to look weird. Let's just leave it be. There we go, first to the stairwell. Thank you, Macho. So this is under the gatehouse, and it's going to look like this. I'm going to leave space. I'm going to leave unmined spaces so that we don't cave it all in, and then I'll eventually put beams in to support it. I can actually have natural walls. I don't really need to dig the whole thing out, so if we want to put in unnatural walling, eventually we can do that, but first iteration we'll just have that. It's going to take me a little while to set that up, though. Hulda's really good at tending wounds. Every time I look over and I'm like, oh, somebody's tending, and I queue her up, she's already heading there, which is fast. Research available. Alright, we're waiting on preserved food. Did the market stalls get stuck getting moved again? This happens a lot, and it's not my favorite mechanic. Where's the other market stall, and where did it get hauled off to? There's a lot of stuff we need to break down. We have a lot of mead, though. That's good. Poor Marauder is so busy. Best researcher, best tailor. Your work is never done, friend. I do find that it's often easier just to deconstruct things that aren't that expensive, like market stalls, and then reinstall them, because moving them is just so problematic. It just doesn't work 9 times out of 10. It's a cool feature, but if it doesn't function, it ain't much of a feature, right? I'm going to take hauling off so that we can maybe work on other tasks. Maybe? Now we're mining out for the Armoury. These skeps are being moved. And I think I'm going to break down these skeps, because we just have too many. It's requiring a lot of work. And I want to free up my workers to do other things. And then on these new ones, I just have to put honey into the queue. Still, the 5 skeps that I have might be too many. So I'll continue to measure that, make sure that it feels right. Ah, you're still have a severed artery? Ouch. That's not just a little hurt, that's horrible. Cheers, Marauder. Oh, and I missed a puppy treat. Sorry, Fabby. Here you go, dude. It's interesting that he just self-designated as a spare room. Considering it doesn't have walls or anything. Doors. Poor Yoda gets forgotten about. I know, I know. I lose track. It is my fault. Alright, I'm hoping that we can make some quicker progress now on getting that armory done. Now that we've opened up a few tiles down here, more people can mine. But what I think I'm going to do first is to set high priority hauling just to get rid of the last of the bodies, because it's gross. Kitten Hippie, what do you mean by major events? It has raids, it has heat waves, it has blight and cold snaps. It has people asking for aid and help. If that answers your question. And more is getting added all the time. I'm not a spokesperson for the game, surely, because this isn't sponsored or anything. They didn't pay me to play this or anything like that. But what I can say is I It has a lot of features, and it's getting more, you know, each development cycle. So, it's pretty good. If you want the full list, you could probably find it online, I'd imagine. For events and things that can befall your community. Because I don't have, like, you know, just look it up on the wiki. Probably easier, because I don't have, like, encyclopedic memory of all the things that can and do happen. How's it going down there? Slow but sure. The other thing I think would be cool is if we had gated doors here, maybe leaving them open, but that would look neat, in my opinion. So get those going. There's not a lot of opportunity to use gated doors because they don't insulate. But for an armory, we really don't need the armory to be of a certain temperature. So insulation is not a concern down there. Research. Preserving food is done. Cool. What research to get next? So, we've got, I'm just going to call armor 2, shields 2, axes, maces, swords, ice making, flails, crossbows. It's mostly weaponry. But what weaponry or ice making do you think we should get? You have 2.5 minutes to vote on that. So Marauder is getting the leather helmets that we want. So the do until I have... Do I really only have that much leather armor? What happened to it all? And it's summer. So how much leather do I have? I have 1 leather? Alright, I think I know what I need to do. There's a lot of hair. But I don't know if hair are going to be worth the effort to hunt. Wolves. It's what, 9 in the morning? Alright, let's go on a huge wolf hunt. Just going to draft everyone and have them just slaughter the wolves. Hopefully Tusk and Echo. Oh, no. Even better. Right next door. So jobs. Hunt is a top priority. But I think I'm going to draft everyone to have them just, like, machine gun light up the ones I want to kill. Splunk. God, the amount of misses is, it is a little sad. Some of the people here only have, like, 5 marksmanship, so it's pretty bad. Really? The deer runs to... Oh, lone traveler. The deer runs to the wolves for cover? That's like slightly offensive. And ice making will be next. Cool. Well, maybe we can make it useful for... Okay. I'm gonna tell everyone to go back to what they were originally doing. And hopefully we'll get those butchered. I kept them out there hunting so long that they're all hungry. Oops. They're all eating now. They're fine. Just like to complain. Well, have a good night, Morphine Kutsune. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. And thank you for the follow at the start of the stream. Cheers. Alien Hunter and Firefly, thank you for the follows as well. Let's trade with this merchant. I would very much like to try to get rid of some of the excess garbage I have that I don't need. I want your bread. So what can I trade for you? Bread for cabbage. That's a lot of cabbage. I hope you're worth it. I'm going to buy their cabbage seed. And I have a lot of herbs. I'll buy their mead. And because we just did a lot of hunting, I'll sell the meat. In fact, I'm going to give them a really good deal. Up until their carry max. Just for the relationship. So, the disciples get +2. Alright, Ganora, you literally can't carry anything else, so just leave now. Okay, thanks, bye. So, ice making. That only requires 7 more textbooks. Happy birthday, Elda. So I'm obviously lacking the leather to continue these queues. One thing that I haven't done that I probably should is for caps and wide straw hats. And I think I'm going to move the dismantle above the queue so that anything that we make that doesn't meet the threshold gets dismantled. So this dismantle is flimsy to good, and okay, they are set correctly. Cool. So the caps and the straw hats will be our seasonal clothing, and I ought to store them somewhere smarter. Like, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Hey, Abarash. Welcome to the stream. Alright, put some support beams in so don't cave in the roof on us. And once the support beams are built, I'll fill more in. I'm gonna leave this center one alone. Oh yeah, this is going a lot faster now. Gatehouse. Full steam ahead. Or, rather, Armoury. Underneath the gatehouse. Now, another thing I could do is the wood queue. Dismantling flimsy to good. And anything below 55. And that's like all wooden stuff. So that should help to free up our stockpile as well. Ooh, some superior. So the wool caps obviously are going to be for winter, and then the we'll get to the straw hats eventually. I guess we're doing them now. And those are going to be for summer wear. Oh, redone? Oh, look at that. So all that's left down there is to build the support beams and then to put the storages down. And mine out that last center and then haul out the limestone. Even more limestone. So down here, let's see. What kind of lighting do we want? I did just recently unlock the sconces and candelabra, but I think given that it is our barracks, or armory rather, the iron torch wall make a lot more sense. So I'll put the iron torch walls in. Putting the weapon racks on the sides, and I'm going to set hull as a high priority just to get all that limestone out, and then I'll start to put all the armor racks in, because it was overwhelmingly voted on that we have armor racks as a method to store our armor. What research to get next? I just got ice making. So that gives me the ice box, but I'm not going to need to worry about that for another season or two. So a lot of our guys have forced clothing for... So I'm going to make everyone naked. They all had like forced clothing for winter. So everybody's naked at the moment, and we're going to be working on summer clothing. So do until I have 10. And I think that's probably more important than the hats. And then I'll do winter clothing till I have 10 as well. How's my flax holding up, though? 610? Might not be terrible to get an additional flax field. It's pretty late in the season to put one down, but we might be able to get some yield out of it. Where would this go? Eight and 10. I'll have to do. One guy with a sword, let's make better swords. Alright. Seems fair. Got voted on. So the weapon racks down here, we'll set up the quality and get rid of the weapon racks that were up here. So I'm going to nuke these. So much like everything else, we'll just say fine plus and like 60 plus. Guess we're helping Wallace. Well, you know what that means. Yet another raffle, and it means that I have to rush to make yet another bedroom. So let's take a look at Wallace. He is a night owl. So, in terms of scheduling, he's going to be on a very different work schedule than the rest of us. He's cold hardy, and he thrives in the cold, so he's, yeah, he's kind of like a ghost or ghoul or something. I don't know. It's a weird dude. But let's go ahead and let's get him a bedroom. So, mine that out ASAP. And tend to his wounds. So what wounds does he have? Just a bruised chest? Maybe he's the Ice King. Oh, what about his skills? Really good at smithing. Actually, is that the Beth Smith we have? 25. No, he's just shy of the best smith. But he might be good enough that he can supplement some of the smithing that we have to do. Not a terrible cook either, but probably not worth keeping around. He does have a passion in construction, so I can have him construct. Not a terrible at tending either. In terms of combat, Marksman melee could go either way. So you, I'm going to manually give a bow, but realizing that I should probably set up like proper marksmanship cues. And I've got about just shy of 2 days to mount a defense. Alright, where did I get it? Didn't get very far with these weapon racks. Alright, and you guys wanted armor racks? So, we have 7 armor racks. There should be 14 pieces of gear. Should be enough to store what we have for now. Right, dude? Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to build the bedroom for him quite fast enough. Oh, and that was supposed to be a block wall. Let me try that again. All right, raffle is done in 45 seconds. Good luck to you all. Let's run around all naked like. Oh, Chaotic Snow and Macho share a birthday. We're also starting to suffer from the cold because, you know, being naked and all, kind of a problem. We need to spend a little time refueling things, it seems. Alright. And this one's going to Armoury. Congrats. You are the man of the night who likes to fight. The cold, that is. So congrats. Did our armor shelves get made? No, not yet. Yeah, congratulations. Alright, it would be great if we got some clothing for our folks. So working on that. They really need to add bed assignments to the game? Absolutely. Yeah, one of the reasons why I haven't considered putting in barracks or shared bedding is that then everyone would start using it, which I know sounds funny, but it's actually a problem because then what ends up happening is they don't have the benefits of having their own bedroom, so it's best to build individual bedrooms only. But perhaps I try to get ahead and get enough individual bedrooms so that we have like a completed queue for it or whatever. Plenty for whenever anyone moves in. I'm going to put a pause on producing honey, just so that we can work on other stuff. I'm going to have to remember to remove the pause at some point. Sounds like Macho is building armor storage. That he is. So, down here, these armor racks are going to be... What did I say? The weapon rack's 60 plus? So, 60 plus... Fine plus... And I'm going to have everything down here. So this is going to be very high priority. I think, actually, these will be armor only. And then I'll have warfare on the other side. Or clothing on the other side. So, armor rack. I guess it goes to 59, whatever. I'm not going to fight the game on that. And then these weapon racks should be very high as well. I guess that wood armor counts. I might want to reconsider what I'm allowing on here. So, clear all, leather armor, and leather helmets. Where'd the leather armor go? They just stole it. What the heck? Alright, down here, clothing rack. So the clothing racks are going to be non-warfare, apparel for winter, summer, caps, and straw hats. feel like I'm very much fighting the game on this. I don't know where they keep taking the armor here. What I should do is just make one and then copy and paste it so that it's not so annoying. Maybe it wasn't the right quality? It should have been. I'll double check it once we're done building all these. And I'll probably have to go even deeper in because we have more stuff. So all the clothing racks should be set up for apparel. Yep. The problem is the beams. I'm going to have to rethink how I expand this room because of the way the beams are laid out. I should have done horizontal beams or something like that. You know, something like this, leaving a pillar in the middle, maybe? I could do that. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 5th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.